like a paranoid looking over my path. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the bass inside is right beneath my skin.
Hey guys, how's it going today? KDUBZ here, bringing another Wi-Fi battle. Now, to be honest, I'm very sorry for this week's upload because it's only my second battle this week, and it should be my third. But according to my studies and AP tests are coming up in 3 weeks, I'm really having some issues uploading. So I do apologize for that. It's also going to happen during the next 3 weeks or so because the AP test started in about 3 weeks for the whole nation. So I do apologize for that. Anyways, enough of that. Okay, for today's comment question today, what is your favorite dark type Pokemon? My personal favorite, Absol. Absol Sword Stand Sucker Punch combo is deadly as crap. It is so strong, so powerful, and it's really hard to stop. So that's why Absol is just such a great Pokemon in my opinion. Anyways, what is your favorite dark type Pokemon? Please comment below. For today's battle, I got a match against MrTxrLegend. You guys saw him in the last battle that I uploaded on Tuesday. This guy is very cool. I always get good battles with him, so that's why I'm uploading many battles with him. I'm debuting you guys with the Krokorok Team, as you guys saw on Thursday. Freshly uploaded. If you guys want to go check that out, the link will be in the description. It is also in the bottom right hand corner of this video. And yeah, anyways, we're going to his side of the battle. He's got Sock and Zeno. Those things are really fast and major threats that I'm going to have to deal with. Arbok, maybe a threat if he has some foils, most likely. Lapras, I'm not sure what he could do. Maybe Dragon Dance set. Gothitelle is going to be a problem because that thing's are really especially defensive. And then Emolga, just a really fast thing in general. So overall, he's got a really fast team. And I'm going to have to find a way to weave around that because I got a really slower, more bulky team. Anyways, he's going to lead off with the Emolga. I'm going to go with my Jinx here. And I think that he's going to predict for the Ice Beam. So I'm going to go for Lovely Kiss first turn. Getting something asleep on the first turn is always great. So I'm going to go for it. He's going to go right into his Gothitelle. And thinking that I would go for the Ice Beam, he does go into that. But I do land my Lovely Kiss, however. Get to sleep on the Gothitelle. And now I can switch out into my Krokorok and hopefully be able to do some damage. Now here I'm going to go for the Pursuit, thinking that he'll switch, but that turned out to be a pretty bad play because it didn't even do that much to this Gothitelle. And, well, Krokorok now he's going to switch out here because now that he knows that it can't do that much damage, he's definitely going to stay in. I'm going to bring in my Cutie the Mantike because Mantike is such a defensive wall, as you guys, such a especially defensive wall, as you guys saw from Fresh Kid. Anyways, he's going to go for Calm Mind, get that +1. And as of right now, he has no idea how bulky this Mantike is. Because he's thinking, okay, well, Mantike is a little small Pokemon, can't really hurt that much, right? No. It only did about 70 damage, that's like it, plus 1 second from my Gothitelle. Gothitelle has some decent special attacks, so that is insane bulk. He's going to go for a second Calm Mind, knowing that I can't really do anything to him, and all I can do is Toxic Stall him, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. Gonna go for Scald, it doesn't do anything at all. So all I'm just gonna do is just gonna, Toxic Stall this thing. If he can go for Dark Pulse in this case, Psychics and all other shenanigans, it won't do anything to my Mantike. Because look at that, that's incredible. That's a +2 Dark Pulse, and Mantike just keeps taking on this Gothitelle like a monster. There's nothing this thing can do. So he knows that finally, and he's gonna switch out into his Lapras. And most likely that he's switching in like that, mostly the defensive variant, the offensive physical variant. I'm gonna go for Scald. Unluckily for me, I don't get the burn, so I'm gonna have to go into my Weezing, knowing that I can take on some physical hits. He's gonna show me Dragon Dance, which showed me he's obviously fully offensive, physically oriented. And then he's gonna go for the Waterfall on my Weezing, +1 Waterfall. Look at that, that does about 1/3 damage, and I managed to get the Will-O-Wisp, which is great. Now I'm gonna go for Clear Smog so I can cripple this Lapras even more. He's gonna go for a second Dragon Dance, hoping to cancel the burn, but unlucky for him, I'm gonna go for a Clear Smog now, which basically sets him down to -2 attack, and I'm just stalling out this Lapras slowly. He had to go for a Waterfall now. That's a -2 Waterfall. Oh, my Weezing, fully defensive Weezing. That is not gonna do anything at all. That is crazy amazing. Now, he can go for rest now, which kind of blows because, yeah, I worked for all that for nothing. I got the burn for nothing, I got the clear smog for nothing, and that blows. I'm gonna go for a flamethrower, hoping that I can do some more damage to this Lapras, but no, that is definitely not gonna work for me. And Lapras here is just sitting there like a little cutie, and I'm gonna have to go to my nasty plot Raichu, thinking I can set up a nasty plot and do some damage to his team. Now he's gonna go with Team Rocket, the Arbok, pretty appropriate name, but now I know mostly he has the Sucker Punch, as he does go for right here. I go for the nasty plot now, and this Sucker Punch here is going to do a little over half, which is quite unfortunate because that's a 2-week KO on me, and that's exactly half HP. In fact, I do manage to kill him with with a Thunderbolt, which is great. And he's now bringing his Gossip, his Emolga here, thinking that I would go for another nasty plot or something. So he's going to go for the Taunt. However, though, I'm not playing any games. No games with the Emolga. Going to go for the HP Ice. Take out this Emolga right out of there. There is no way Emolga's living a +2 Thunderbolt Life Orb from a Raichu. Now, he decided to bring in his Cinccino, and I know that thing is much faster than Raichu, so definitely don't want to stay in. I'm going to bring my Weezing here, knowing that I can take on some hits from the Cinccino, because Cinccino is most likely their Technician and their Life Orb, but that Rock Blast is not stab, and it's not that much base HP in the first place, so I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp, and unfortunately I missed. And that miss kind of mattered because Cinccino would be very crippled from the burn. He knows that. He just switched out right into his Gossitail, taking my Will-O-Wisp, and that's great for him because he's already toxic and basically I just wasted my turn. I definitely don't want to be taking a second of this thing because I saw it earlier. So I'm going to decide to go right into a Pokemon to be able to take this Gossitail. I know that he's going to be doing something, but here he does make a good play and decide to go for the HP fighting, in fact, on the predicted Krokorok switch, and that is really advantageous for him. Unfortunately, though, my Krokorok is Choice Scarf, so I definitely don't want to be taking another HP fighting from this thing because I don't want to be risking not killing the pursuit the last time. So I'm going to go to my Man-type. He could get a little more Toxic Stolen upon him, and yeah, because Man-type here is just going to stay here all day. There's nothing that he can do. I'm going to go for the rest, thinking that he would go for another attack, but no, he decided to go to his Lapras, make the safe play, and that is okay for me because I do carry the Sleep Talk on this Man-type. However, I don't want to be doing anything because I can't do anything to this Lapras at all. I'm going to go right back into my Weezing, preparing for his wake up very soon. And then, yeah. Now, he's gonna wake up here very soon, and I just go over to Pain Players to get some HP back, and he does wake up here. He's gonna go for the return, which is pretty interesting because he should have went for Waterfall. Waterfall would have been better because it's 120 base stat with the stab, so compared to the return, which is I think a 108, so that's why Waterfall would have been better. Now, here he's gonna go into his Gossitail. I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower. He was thinking I'm gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp, but I predicted that switch because he did that last time. I'm not gonna fall for it again, and this time I definitely don't want to be taking a Psychic at all from this thing. Gonna go right into my Man-type as he doesn't go for the Dark Pulse, thinking that I would switch to my Krokorok again, and that was overall the safer play. But in hindsight, Man-type would have been taking anything from the Gossitail, so Man-type was definitely the better switch. Now I'm going to go for the Sleep Talk here on the incoming Sock, and I do manage to pull off the Toxic, which is great, so I can do some Toxic Stall on this thing. However, I do not want to be taking anything from the Sock because of utterly horrible defensive bulk on Man-type. It's very special defensive, but on the defensive side, it's got nothing. I'm going to bring out Weezing, and he managed to crit me with the Choice Scarf Stone Edge really bad. And now I'm kind of stuck in a predicament because my Weezing, my physical wall, perfect counter to Sock, is basically knocked down to his last little HP. I'm going to bring in my Machoke, knowing that he locked into Stone Edge. So, and since Rock types are not very effective at fighting type, he's got to switch out. He's going to try to bring his Gossitail here, but by the time Gossitail is just so low HP, I can go with Dynamic Punch, take it right out of there, and Machoke here is pretty much set. Machoke has max attack, max HP, with, I think, some special defensive bulk. He's gonna go for close combat. Look at that, I live with 11 HP, epicness, total epicness. I can go for dynamic punch, take out the stock. There is no way that stock is living max attack Macho. That's incredible, incredible power. Now with 11 HP, he's decided to bring in his little Cincino here, and I'm just gonna leave my Macho to die. Gonna bring in my Krokorok now, knowing that I can outspeed this Cincino because I am scarfed. Gonna go for the Earthquake, easily gonna kill it because Cincino is such a glass cannon. Gonna get my Moxie boost, and I'm pretty much set because he's down to his last Pokemon, and I can maybe kill off that thing with another Earthquake, Choice Scarf Earthquake, and that is game. So great game, MrTxrLegend. Remember to answer the comment question today. Leave a like in this video and please subscribe if you haven't already to check out more of my videos and be notified whenever I upload. Until then, this is KDUBZ here saying peace.